Hi, my name's Gemma and welcome to my dissertation poster presentation. My dissertation was an investigation into the effect of pre-cooling ice slurries on reaction time as a measure of driver-athlete performance. Now, most sport competitors face a unique set of physiological challenges. For example, they experience really high gravitational forces, which is unique almost in sport. During braking zones in Formula 1, G-force can reach up to 5 or 6 every corner. They also experience really high ambient temperatures. So in the Formula 1 Singapore Grand Prix, cockpit temperatures can reach up to 60 degrees. Now this, combined with the essential and compulsory racewear they wear, induces heat stress and significantly high elevations in their core temperature. V8 supercar drivers have reported post-race core temperatures of 40 degrees Celsius. Now, these extreme elevations in core temperature are known to affect a range of physiological processes. However, their effect on cognition is much less understood. Initial research suggests that when core temperature is elevated to 38.5 degrees Celsius, cognition is impaired. Now, quick and effective cognition is required to maximise driver-athlete performance. They need to get off the start line quickly, they need to avoid collisions, use their memory effectively, as well as recognise patterns around the circuit. Many driver-athletes are already using pre-cooling mechanisms such as ice vests, despite there being little scientific evidence of their efficacy. The aim of this study was to understand whether reaction time will be improved with ice slurry ingestion. The hypothesis was that post-exercise reaction time will be improved with ice slurry ingestion. 9 University of Exeter students with a range of training statuses completed 2 experimental visits during this randomised crossover design study. One visit involved ingesting 7.5 grams per kilogram of body weight of ice slurry. Now this is a blend of water and ice and was 0 degrees Celsius. The other visit involved ingesting 7.5 millilitres per kilogram of body weight of water at 18 degrees Celsius. This ingestion period occurred over 30 minutes, with 20% of the total volume being ingested every 6 minutes. Now, immediately following the ingestion period was 30 minutes of cycling at 70% of participants' heart rate max. Now, whilst this cycling occurred, racewear was worn. This was amateur karting racewear consisting of a helmet, a balaclava, overalls, a long sleeve t-shirt, trousers, gloves and race boots. This was to try and simulate the conditions experienced by driver athletes. Now, simple and choice reaction time tests as well as core and skin temperature were taken before the ingestion period, after the ingestion period and immediately after the exercise period. Additionally, heart rate was taken at all of those 3 time points as well as 5 minutes into the exercise training. At 5 minutes into the exercise training, thermal sensation and RPE were also taken, as well as at the cessation of exercise. Data analysis was completed using a repeated measures ANOVA, and significance was declared when the p-value was more than 0.05. Neither simple nor choice reaction times nor the number of errors made were significantly different between conditions at any of the measured time points. Therefore, pre-cooling did not influence choice or simple reaction times. The same can be said of skin and core temperatures, since they were not significantly different between conditions at any of the measured time points. Therefore, that was not influenced by pre-cooling ice slurries either. Now, RPE was not significantly different between conditions at either 5 minutes into exercise or at the cessation of exercise. However, thermal sensation was significantly lower in the pre-cooling condition after exercise. Therefore, despite exercise feeling more difficult, it could be suggested that participants felt more comfortable. One study suggested that increased comfort meant that individuals were less distracted during cognitive tests and therefore performed better. From this study, we could suggest that driver athletes aiming to reduce their thermal sensation and increase their thermal comfort to reduce the distractions during a race should use ice slurry pre-cooling. It should be noted, however, that a higher thermal sensation has actually been linked to improving cognition, as a higher thermal sensation, when combined with a higher heart rate, increases arousal and therefore the accuracy during cognitive tasks. More research, therefore, should be completed to understand the relationship between thermal sensation, particularly elevated thermal sensation, and cognition. This will inform whether driver athletes should use ice slurry pre-cooling, as they may negatively impact cognition despite driver athletes feeling more comfortable. Additionally, future research should aim to understand the relationship between core temperature and elevated core temperature, particularly on cognition, as this is currently debated within the literature. Thank you very much for watching my dissertation post-presentation.